Welcome to TCI's DecisionLender 4 training series. This tutorial is the second of two videos that will cover classifications and programs. How to clone classification tables. Clone functionality will allow you to copy classification tables and assign them to different loan types. Log into DecisionLender. You are brought to the landing page. Click on the Setup tab. Click on Decisioning subtab, and then select Classifications. The Classifications and Programs page will display, showing previously created classifications, if applicable. Locate the classification you would like to clone. You may find your classification faster by typing in the search box or selecting the loan type. Under the Action column, click on the Clone icon, which resembles sheets of paper. This will bring you to the Clone Classification dialog box. Select the target loan type that you would like this classification cloned for. Click on the green Clone button when completed. Note: an event handler needs to be copied or cloned for the new loan type. How to delete classification tables. From the Classifications and Programs page, locate the classification you would like to delete. Under the Action column, click on the trash can icon. When the Are You Sure dialog box appears, select Confirm or Cancel. Once Confirm is selected, the classification table will be deleted. Note: if the classification you deleted is tied to an event handler, you may either disable or delete the classification handler. How to upload a new classification spreadsheet. When you upload a new classification spreadsheet, you will be overwriting the existing classification table section. From the Classifications and Programs page, locate the classification you would like to overwrite. Click on the Upload icon under the Action column, which resembles an upward pointing arrow. Click on the blue Upload button and search for the file you would like to upload. Once selected, click on the green Upload button under the Actions column. Mapping sections will appear, with the field label and field name populated from the classification table headings. Click on the Show Object Model button. Begin mapping, dragging and dropping the field from Schema with the object that correlates with each field label and field name. No data is required in the Data Type field. Select the comparison type from the drop-down. The lower is used when comparing ranges and represents the first value in a range. The upper is used when comparing ranges and represents the last value in a range. Equal is used for one-to-one comparisons. put a check in the Is Result checkbox if this is an output, in other words, a result. Note: you can have multiple outputs, so check all that apply. Hit Save when completed. How to download an existing classification spreadsheet. If you would like to make modifications to your existing classification table, you can download the spreadsheet from DecisionLender. From the Classifications and Programs page, select the name of the classification you want to download. You will be brought to the Edit Classifications page. Click on the blue Download Spreadsheet button. This will automatically save the classification in Excel. Note: if you make any changes, you will need to modify classifications or upload a new classification file. Adding classification tables to event handlers. Classification tables must be added to event handlers in the application lifecycle. The event handler will tell the system when a classification table needs to run. Classification tables can be set to run at any event in the lifecycle. When adding a classification, the event handler type is Custom Action Execution Handler, and the custom action is System Classify Apps. The execution order is critical. It is very important that all input fields are established with a value prior to running the classification. To access the app's lifecycle, select the Setup tab from the sidebar menu. Then select the App's Lifecycle subtab, and then Events. This will open the Application Lifecycle page. Expand the events, if applicable, by clicking on the arrow to the left of the event. For this example, we will add a tier score classification. Expand Auto Decision to show all the Auto Decision events. We will select Pre-Auto Decision Event for this example because we want this to run prior to our auto decision. To add a new event handler, select the loan type. And then click on the plus sign next to Event Handler. This will open the Add New Event Handler page. Fill in the name of the event handler, the type, a description if applicable, and the execution order, for which the system will default to the next available number. Note: if you require this classification to run earlier in the lifecycle, you may be required to update the execution order on existing handlers, where applicable. The Enable checkbox will be marked by default. Under Execution Criteria, enter the condition for when the classification should run, if applicable. Select a custom action. Enter the classification table name. The name must match exactly, including spacing, case, and punctuation. Hit Save when completed. Note: classification tables can be used for multiple purposes. There are examples of several classification tables in the classification user documentation. For information on how to assign program tables to dealers, please refer to the Quick Setup Guide. This concludes the tutorial. If you need further assistance, you can contact TCI Client Support at 1-800-492-2001, option 3. Thank you for choosing TCI's DecisionLender.